Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Mustangs will kick this deep to get us going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. And the Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Trying to find room. It's Hansen. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Finds an open target on the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Extra point try coming now. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Buckeyes. It was a foot race, and he won it.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? With the catch, it's Dowdell. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Makes a quick grab. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers did not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Complete on the shovel pass. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Field goal try, no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab, The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 10. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game. Maybe going back and forth all game.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And The SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Hansen. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Reed. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Powerful running here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. The 30, at the 20. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st and goal, handoff. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. The back's got it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Important 3rd down play coming up. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Checks this down to the running back. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
And that is no good. And lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
He's got it. Enough for a first down. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Reed, bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Dowdell. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this offense did